When something comes down, it just comes down. No more digging for gold. I used to be a sorry mess. Now I'm in chaos and I'm not stressed. And peace, but you surely grace. Jimmy Webb wrote a lot of hits in the 60s and 70s. Jimmy Webb wrote Up, Up, and Away. By the time I get to Phoenix, you know, songs that were, like, at the time, I just hated those songs. They were just awful, corny, grown-up songs or something, you know. And because I don't like blues and jazz, I just thought this stuff was awful, maudlin, you know, corny. By the time I get to Phoenix, it's a pretty amazing lyric. Wichita Lineman. It's a beautiful song, man. Beautiful song. Well, Jimmy Webb has a book, if you're not hip to it. It's called Tombsmith. Are you hip to it? Get this book. If you get into songwriting, get this book. The best thing on songwriting existed. At least in English. And Tombsmith, Jimmy Webb. And he says 2 things you need to write a song. You need a title and an idea of what the song's about. And you know, anybody here has written a song, there's a guy, there's a girl, they break up. Oh, where's my baby? So, where's my baby? There's your title. At least you need something to hang on to, you know, a title and an idea of what the song is about. What are you writing about? You need a direction. Both of these things can change, you know. It's not a straitjacket, it's just a helpful tool, you know. But a title and an idea of what the song is about are very important. And then beyond that, there's one other thing that I read in a book. I've studied this stuff for the last 15 years. I've really been into songwriting. And I read a book by Oscar Hammerstein II, you know, who is the guy who wrote Showboat, you know, Carousel, and these things, which again I thought were corny, you know. Now, I'm a big fan of Oscar Hammerstein II. My wife basically turned me on to him, because she's in theater music, and she kind of hit me to it, and I went, oh, I get it. These lyrics are kind of soulful, you know, and they're about something. And Richard Rodgers is an insane genius composer. I mean, forget about it. So I read his book, and it's called Oscar Hammerstein II on Lyrics. Maybe it's just called Lyrics. But the one thing in particular that I took from that book is he said, don't worry about a rhyme unless it really means something to the song, unless it really enhances the song in some way. He used plenty of rhymes, by the way. And, but eventually he kind of moved away from it more and more, and you can see it in the writing, you know. So I put that one in the bank. You know, I'm perfectly willing to not rhyme. And Jimmy Webb will say, that's ridiculous. And he even talks about Oscar. He read the book too. He says, you know, Oscar Hammerstein says you don't have to rhyme. And he goes, I totally disagree. And then he cites Paul Simon, the song America. It's called America. I've gone for America. I think that's the song. It doesn't rhyme ever. So, your choice, you know. I ran with it. And don't look for a rhyme. That's second. First tell the story, then rhyme it later. That is a real good tip if anybody's a songwriter